So this is why I'm just never a fan of some ex-players and ex-managers being pundits. This guy, Tim Sherwood, right, says he picks for Richarlison ahead of João Pedro to start for Brazil in the World Cup. What? So he says he is an outstanding all-around player and incredible that he probably won't play for Brazil. That just shows how much quality they have in the forward areas. I mean, Richarlison will be ahead of him in that Brazilian squad. In what world is Richarlison ahead of João Pedro right now? Is he watching how Tottenham are playing? Yeah, I know Richarlison's been hurt and he's been injured and all that, and he's actually a pretty good player when he's on. But to say that right now, based off of what we're seeing João Pedro do, João Pedro is the starting striker for the Brazilian national team when the World Cup kicks off in June. There should be no debate about who's starting. You can say the dude at Brentford, but outside of that, Brazil really hasn't had a decent striker, like a world-class striker, in a very, very long time. A very long time. They've had good wingers, good midfielders, good center backs, good fullbacks, but their last great generational striker was R9. They haven't been able to replace that since. João Pedro, who Ronaldo Nazario himself has said that has come, I guess in a way compared himself to the calmness, to the technicality, the finishing ability, the strength he has, the dynamic dribbling he has, right? Something that Ronaldo had when he was playing. There is no chance in hell if Brazil want to win the World Cup that Richarlison is the starting striker for Brazil. There's no shot. Any Brazilians watching, anybody that is a fan of João Pedro, or Chelsea, or just a football fan in general that has common sense, are you picking Richarlison over João Pedro? I don't think anybody is. Because we can have the same conversation about Vinny Jr. and Esteval, but Vinny Jr.'s proven it at the international level and club level. Esteval still has to prove it at the club level and at the international level, even though every time that he touches the pitch for Brazil, he's putting the ball in the back of the net. So he's working his way up to being that starting right winger for Brazil with Vinny Jr. off the left. Brazil have a nasty front three. Vinicius Jr., João Pedro, and then Esteval. You have Rafinha still. I mean, they have a lethal front line, but the center forward position is where they haven't had any luck in a very long time. So João Pedro is the starting striker for Brazil. I don't want to hear anybody else say Richarlison. I find that to be ridiculous, man.